She found a letter in her locker from someone who once laughed at her. What came next? She never saw it coming. The first time I found the letter, I thought it was a prank. It was tucked carefully inside my locker, folded neatly, no name, no handwriting I recognized. Just one line scribbled on a blue sticky note attached to the front. For the girl who's stronger than she lets on. I looked around. The hallway was still buzzing with chatter and backpack slams, just like any other Tuesday morning at Brightstone High. Nobody was staring, nobody looked suspicious, so I slipped it into my hoodie pocket and walked off to class. I didn't open it until later that night, when the world had finally gone quiet. I unfolded it slowly under my reading lamp. The first thing I noticed was the handwriting. Tight, unsure strokes, like someone who hadn't written from the heart in a long time. It read, "You don't know me the way I know you. That's not your fault. I've watched from a distance, sometimes too close, sometimes not close enough. I've seen you walk through fire with a smile on your face, in tears you hide in the bathroom stall. You're not invisible, at least not to me." My heart did something strange, a small twist, like the flutter before a fall. "I owe you an apology. I was once part of the crowd that laughed at your clothes, your silence, your love for books instead of lip gloss. I didn't laugh loudest, but I didn't walk away either. That makes me guilty. I just wanted to say I'm sorry, and if you'll let me, I want to try again, as a friend, or maybe something more." No name, no signature, just a tiny heart drawn in pencil at the bottom corner. I stared at it for minutes, rereading each line, trying to place the voice. Was it real? Was it sincere? The truth is, my life hadn't been sunshine and dances. I was the quiet girl, the one who liked writing poems no one read, the one who wore oversized sweaters and mismatched socks, not because it was trendy, but because I didn't care. And in high school, not caring made you a target. There were names, there were whispers, and there were days I went home feeling like my presence was a burden. But I got stronger. I stopped crying in bathrooms. I stopped reacting. I just built a wall and lived behind it. But now, someone was knocking. The next day I checked my locker again, another letter. I thought maybe you'd tear the last one, or laugh, or ignore it. But on the chance you didn't, here's letter number 2. You once recited a Maya Angelou quote in lit class. Something about how people forget what you said, but never how you made them feel. I never forgot. You made me feel safe and guilty. It took me years to admit that I was cruel in silence. You didn't deserve that. You still don't. I want to be the kind of person who deserves to be in your story, if you let me. Every day that week, a new letter. Some were long, others short, all sincere. Whoever this person was, they knew pieces of me. They noticed things others never cared about, like how I hummed when I was nervous, how I bit my thumbnail when solving math problems, how I always read the ending of a book first, just in case it broke my heart. By Friday, I couldn't take it anymore. I had to know. I folded a note of my own, slid it into my locker. It read, "You say you want a second chance, then meet me at the benches behind the music hall, Saturday, 4 p.m. Come with the truth or don't come at all." Saturday came, and for the first time in a long time, my stomach turned with anticipation, not anxiety. I got there 10 minutes early. At exactly 4:02, someone walked toward me, hoodie, hands stuffed in pockets. He looked up, and my heart paused. David Olamide, the boy who used to sit 2 rows behind me in English class, the same boy who used to laugh when his friends teased me about my shoes, the boy who never joined in, but never stopped it either. But this wasn't that David. His eyes were softer, shoulders slightly hunched like he was carrying a truth heavier than he planned. "I thought you'd hate me," he said, sitting beside me without waiting for permission. "I did," I said honestly. "A little part of me still does." He nodded slowly. "That's fair." Silence. Then he turned to me. "But I meant every word. I've changed, not because of guilt, but because I realized I was becoming someone I didn't like. I'm not asking you to forget. I'm just asking for a beginning." I looked at him, really looked, past the hoodie, past the memory of his laughter. I saw a boy who had made mistakes, but chose to own them. And somehow, that meant more to me than perfection ever could. "I don't know about love," I whispered, "but maybe we could start with truth." His smile was small, honest, like his letters. Truth is a good place to start. People can change. Honesty, especially after failure, is the truest form of courage. In a world that hides behind filters, the bravest thing we can do is speak from the heart and give others the chance to do the same. For more of our interesting and educative stories, kindly click the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to receive notifications whenever we post. Don't forget to like and share.